Pumanaw ang dating senador at kilalang human rights advocate na si Rene Sagisag noong 24 ng Abril. Isang Pasigueño, isang pride ng Pasig. Nakilala si Sagisag bilang isang tahimik na abogadong tagapagtanggol ng mahihirap. Naging senador noong 1987 hanggang 1992. Naging pinuno siya ng Senate Committee on Ethics and Privilege at Ad Hoc Committee on Bataan Nuclear Power Plant. Noong Enero ng 1986, naging tagapagsalita ng nooy kandidato pa lang sa pagkapangulo na si dating Pangulong Cory Aquino. Madami pa din ang nagluluksa at nakikiramay sa pamilya ng isang dedikadong lingkod bayan. Kagaya na nga ni Konsehala Angelo De Leon na ginamit ang kanyang privilege speech nitong Lunes upang bigyang pagkilala ang namayapang senador.
Nitong nakaraang Miyerkules, April 24, nabawasan na naman ang mundo ng mahusay, mabuti, at marangal na pinuno sa katauhan ni Senator Rene Augusto Vercelus Sagisag. Isang anak ng Pasig. Sa pagpanaw ni Senator Sagisag, nawalan tayo hindi lamang ng isang natatanging Pasigueño, kundi ng isang ilaw na nagsisilbing inspirasyon sa mga Pasigueño at sa buong bansa. Today, as we mourn the passing of a beloved leader, let us also honor the life that he has graciously dedicated and shared for the Filipino people. Si Senator Sagisag ay pinanganak sa Mauban, Quezon noong 1939. Siya ay nagtapos ng elementarya sa Makati Elementary School noong 1951. At ng high school sa atin ng Rizal High School noong 1955. Nakamit naman niya ang kanyang Bachelor of Arts degree with honors noong 1959 at Bachelor of Laws degree cum laude noong 1963. Parehong simula sa San Beda University. Siya ay naging isang full scholar din ng Harvard University sa USA, kung saan siya naman ay nakapagtapos ng Master of Laws degree noong 1968. Coming from humble beginnings, having worked as a checker, laborer, construction site guard, and messenger as he was pursuing his law degree, he later on established himself as a prominent advocate for justice and human rights during the regime of former President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. After topping the bar exams in 1963, placing 6th in the examination that year, he declined to work as a corporate lawyer and actively chose to represent human rights victims who could not afford legal services. Because of his courage and conviction to call out human rights abuses of the administration, he was among those targeted for arrest upon the declaration of martial law in 1972 and was detained for months without any charges. Upon his release, he joined the Free Legal Assistance Group, or FLAG, founded by one of his mentors, former Senator Jose W. Jokno. He later on became one of the founders of Mabini, or the Movement of Attorneys for the Advancement of Brotherhood, Nationalism, and Integrity. In 1986, he served as a spokesperson of then presidential candidate Corazon Aquino and was appointed presidential spokesperson upon her election as president. In 1987, he was elected Senator of the Republic of the Philippines in the first election after the 1986 EDSA People Power Revolution. He ranked 9th out of 12 without spending his own money during the campaign. In a 2019 pre-midterm elections article written by Philip Lustre Jr. of ANC, he dubbed Senator Sagisag as the last good senator, introducing Senator Sagisag as a lawyer who faithfully upheld his pledge during his Senate candidacy to serve only one term and not pursue re-election. In an interview with Esquire magazine published in 2016, Senator Sagisag stated, and I quote, "It wasn't hard to give up power because I told my staff and myself, we're here only for a short visit," end quote. During his term as senator, Senator Sagisag chaired the Senate Committee on Ethics and Privilege and the Ad Hoc Committee on the Bataan Nuclear Power Plant. Among the landmark pieces of legislation that he authored were Republic Act number 6770 or the Ombudsman Act of 1989 and Republic Act number 6713 or the Code of Conduct and Ethics Standards for Public Officials and Employees, which he co-authored with his uncle and kapwa Pasigueño, Senator Jovito Salonga. Notably, he was also one of the 12 senators who voted against the treaty extending the U.S. military bases in the Philippines in 1991, a historic and controversial decision that ended years of foreign military presence in the country. A senator with unwavering dedication to public service exhibited through his substantial contribution as a legislator. It should be of no surprise, as well known, that Senator Saguisag was one of the very few senators who had perfect attendance record, having attended all 415 session days during his term. Hindi natatapos ang serbisyo publiko ni Senator Saguisag sa kanyang termino bilang isang senador. He actively expressed his opinion on prevailing legal and political issues and criticized the actions of the government on matters of national importance. He was one of the petitioners who challenged the constitutionality of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, between the Philippines and the U.S. before the Supreme Court in 2014. As well as the constitutionality of the Anti-Terrorism Act of 2020. He was also a vocal critic of government policies such as the previous administration's war on drugs and massive disinformation campaigns. Even as a private citizen, Senator Saguisag remained steadfast in his commitment to justice and good governance, seeking to uphold authorities accountable and striving for policies that truly serve the best interests of the people. Life is indeed fleeting. Wala pang isang taon mula ng ating parangalan si Senator Saguisag bilang isang natatanging Pasigueño para sa abogasya. And while we mourn the loss of an individual figure in our nation's democratic history, we also celebrate his life, his contribution to the nation and our society, and the value he stood for. Let us honor his memory by dedicating the same commitment that Senator Saguisag exhibited in his service to the nation and the community. We may have lost one of the nation's staunchest advocates for justice, human rights, and good governance. But may his legacy continue to inspire us to be better leaders and advocates for our people, or simply be better Filipinos for our fellow Filipinos. Sa pamilya ng mga naulila ni Senator Rene Saguisag, amin pong pinagbabatid ang aming taus-pusong pakikiramay. And may his soul rest in peace. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay ang alaala ni Senator Rene Saguisag.
Nabatid na matapos ang regular session ng Konseho ay dumalo si De Leon at ang Vice Mayor ng Pasig City na si Dodo Jaworski sa burol ng Senador. Ako si Luan Peñano para sa latest ng iNews Pasig.